Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Luckily, we have made it in your house today, unlike probably the rest of your family, where you're probably on Zoom calls with them right now, but probably not if you're watching us.
My whole family's over right now when you guys are watching this. We're having a good old COVID time right now. Woo!
Oh, you're not having the whole family.
A few of them, a few people. Can't let the government keep you down, Graf.
I'm not. I'm just going to leave this on sitting next to you starting
Fair
next
enough.
week.
Let's jump into the hunt right now. We saved a great one for Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve. You've eaten your turkey. Hopefully you're enjoying some, I don't know, what do you drink? Eggnog maybe? Is it too early for eggnog?
No, that's a good time.
Hopefully you're having some eggnog and some beverages. Sit back, relax, and watch Todd Graf do his thing.
Do my thing.
All right, guys, Kurt and I just had a pretty decent hunt this morning. We had 5 doe come in on us this morning. I mean, we've nailed this spot in terms of where the deer want to be. Unfortunately, the south wind, they just started getting a little freaky. We couldn't pull it off long enough. From there, we had the neighbor come down the hill over here with the Ranger. I had my binos up, and they had a big buck. They literally loaded a big buck in the back of their Ranger right in front of us. So this morning's hunt did not turn out exactly how we anticipated. We did one little rattling sequence. The doe came through with a small buck. Definitely wasn't a buck that I'd shoot. Kurt, I think, was jonesing to shoot a third one, but he is out of tags. He is out, which is why he's behind camera, and we are sticking with our plan this year of getting a deer down on film. We're gonna slide over here with the way this ravine makes a big turn. We're gonna get on the ground, we're gonna do a little rattle and see if we can pull a buck out of this bedding area over here. After that, we're gonna slip to a different piece of property, and we're gonna see if we can make something happen during the rut. Bow hunt or die, baby. Let's roll. Where's he at, Todd? Don't move. He's coming in. Don't move, he's coming in. He wasn't a shooter, bud. Tell me that wasn't awesome. Sweet. I knew you were going to do it. Here he comes to the right again. To the right, Todd. Todd. He's right there. He's right there. Yeah, I know. Don't move. Well, good morning. We got another nice cold one, a lot quieter. I wanted to hunt this stand. Well, I did hunt this stand the other day, but it was way too windy. I couldn't hang. Honestly, I got down and bailed, moved to another spot because I just couldn't handle the wind. So this is a sweet bedding area slammed between two CRP fields. I'm hoping that these bucks are traveling up and down it or coming from side to side, checking these two CRP fields. So I hung the stand a couple days ago. This is the one that I crashed on the day. Quiet cat trying to slip in there, but a couple good bucks still in here, at least that I believe. You know, I haven't, trying to think. I haven't got any recent pictures of them, but I have no reason to believe that they're not still around. So well, oh man, it paid off. Boy. Oh, that paid off. I'm not sure what buck he is. I'm pretty sure he's that one, but I saw him coming in. I'm like, you know what? It's time. It's just been such a killer year here this year that I was like, I gotta do this. Oh man. I just got out of my stand. This could not have worked any better. I'm just gonna take a quick little peek here at where I shot. See if I see any blood. Okay, whew. That's what I wanted to see. That looks good. Okay. That's what I wanted to see to feel better, so I'm gonna back out of here right now. My stand is literally right there. I mean, from this vantage point to here, I mean, I am literally almost eye level, but I'm gonna back out, wait for Kurt for the recovery. All right, Kurt just showed up. Justin's on his way. By the looks of the blood, yes, I was forward, but by the looks of the blood, I think we're gonna be in good shape. Still might have caught, as Kurt would call it, the sweet little golden triangle. Is that what you call it?
Vital V.
The Vital V is what Kurt calls it. I think I've heard that before, but we'll see. Oh man, why'd you gotta go with the we'll see? Now you can be nervous. We have our non-professional tracking dog with us. Yes, we have a lead, so I don't get in trouble. But let's see what we find. Right there is when I stopped him, I see him kind of like stop. But then look at this blood right here. I love that fresh blood right there.
That's bright.
Huh?
So that's bright.
Yeah, I like the looks of that. Dude, look at spraying all here.
Oh yeah, geez, dude. I
Oh,
can see it all the way up
here
there.
We go. I didn't get this far yet. Dude, that's what oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh, I know. I
See,
can.
this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, you're so jacked up when you're bow hunting like this. Honestly, I thought he just ran this road down. He actually cut in the switchgrass. Look at the blood all over this switchgrass right here. I mean, all over the place here. What we like to see. Oh yeah, there's blood right there. I would say the next part oh, whoa. Oh, dude,
Got him?
oh,
I can smell him.
whoa. I can't say I've ever seen that before. Holy Toledo.
Boy, that's foaming.
Dude, he is. Yeah, he is big.
Nice
Yikes.
job. Good job, dude.
Dude. Woo! He's a nice buck.
Got it done, man.
Oh, man.
On a Monday.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just, it's one of these situations when you're a bow hunter, you're working so hard to get them. You put all the energy in. You put all the time in. You want to get one so bad, and then you get one, and then you're like, the realization sets in like, oh my gosh, is the season over? I mean, it's just the weirdest feeling. Kurt, you were fortunate enough to shoot 2 deer this year. I mean, Justin shot 2 deer this year. I mean, I can't remember what day I was hunting, but I remember saying to myself, this is going to be one of the best bow hunting years ever. I don't know what it was or why it was coming together this way, but I mean, I just feel like the amount of deer I was seeing, the trail cameras I was seeing, the weather we were having, the drought played a role to be able to key into some of those water areas. I mean, it just, so many things just came together this year. And right now, I mean, it is, I forgot the date. I can't even
16th.
think. The 16th today. And I mean, right now, the team shot over 10 bucks right now that have not even aired. It's just unbelievable the season that we've had. And then for me to get this one, I'm just so happy to be able to get a second chance at him. I had him at 33 or 34 yards in that one rut stand. Sweet old November. You either love it or you hate it. I'm telling you, I've had 6 hunts leading up to this hunt where it has been like pretty nilch. I mean, I haven't seen many deer at all. And then this morning, I was hemming and hawing this morning about going to the stand that I just hung because I hunted it twice. Didn't see any deer, but I was like, I know a couple of those big bucks are gonna work this area. There's just too much cover for a big buck not to want to come look for does if they don't have one locked down already. And sure enough, this buck here, I was chasing. I wasn't really chasing him last year, but last year I had an encounter with him where I saw him and didn't want to shoot him, let him go. It was actually the night that my son Craig shot one with his crossbow, so that was kind of exciting. And I was like, man, he'll be really a cool buck next year. And sure enough, this year, I mean, he just put on the mass. He's heavy. He's just an awesome deer, just a great looking buck. What can I say? I mean, this bow hunting stuff, the highs and the lows, it just keeps us coming back for more. Both Justin and I are tagged out this year, which is just unbelievable. The team has had just an amazing year. I called it early on. I just felt like there was something about it, something about this year in the air. I don't know what it was, but man, just the amount of deer that I was seeing early on, the drought, the weather conditions we were having, it has just panned out to be one of the finest bow hunting years in a long time that I can remember.
All right, I want to
I'm
go on the
waiting for
record.
it.
I want to go on the record by saying I told you should have shot that deer 2 weeks ago when you first saw him and he was right in front of you. And I was like,
Dude, it's not right in front.
he looked right in front of you, I'll tell you that much.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem with YouTube and all these other things. Dude, no. When you're in the tree stand and it's real light, it's different.
I don't know,
Telling
looked
you.
pretty good the first time, but
No,
hey,
it's 35 yards. I wasn't comfortable.
fair enough. How far was he when you shot him this time? What's
like
what's
18.
18? That's right in your wheelhouse.
But when he was right here, it was 15 or 10. That would have been even better.
Yeah, but the footage wouldn't have been as good.
I
It was
know.
it was perfect. It was right in front of you. Shot him. I
good.
mean, what, 60-yard recovery?
We're both tagged
Something
out.
like
I mean,
that.
how about that? I mean, what a year.
It's cool, but it's also kind of depressing, isn't it? A little
It
bit.
is bad.
Like I know everyone out there that hasn't shot a buck is like, oh, woe is me, right? Like you guys, you poor things. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of missing hunting right now.
I'm missing it too. But dude, no, we're going to go shoot a doe. We got plans. We got stuff.
Trophy does.
So-
I gotta shoot a trophy doe. You're beating me technically.
Dude, the snow is going to
Speaking.
happen. We've got it. But let's stay focused right now, Justin, on the fact
Yeah.
that you did beat me, but I did catch up here. At least I got it with the new Matthews bow. I did beat you on that.
That one bugs me a little bit. But congratulations to Mr. Graf. Fine buck and a great hunt. Guys, next up, before we jump into the trophy photos, we're going to do an Ask the Expert section. And I have a feeling Todd and I are
Dude,
going
this
to have
looks like a
different
two-page
answers. I'm going
quiver.
to I'm going to
quiver,
paraphrase
two-page
this one.
Paragraph.
This question comes from Larry Walderbach, who says, I recently had my bow blow off the hanger in the heavy wind. The fall caused problems that I did not see, and I missed a big buck. So my question is, do you guys remove your quiver when you're in the stand, or do you shoot with the quiver on? Graf man, we just watched you, so we know the answer.
You
to
know, I'm
this.
lazy. I mean, what's that?
You think it's a laziness thing?
Oh, it's one more thing to take off and hang and put it on when you're ready to leave. No. I'm already hooking up cameras and 3 GoPro. No, my quiver stays on when I
It's
shoot.
not hard to take it off. It's literally a little lever.
My quiver stays on.
Mine comes off
is
because it lightens the load on my bow when I'm shooting. And the biggest thing for me, and the reason I take my quiver off, is if there's any sort of wind, that your fletchings and your arrows are just acting like a sail. And it's a lot harder to hold steady when you got that quiver on.
That's why I don't shoot as good as Justin. So if you want to shoot better, take your
Didn't somebody
quiver
say
off.
in one of the comments one time that like you should take your quiver off because you keep missing to the right? And your bow's going that way, and that's
You know
where your
what?
quiver's at?
I think more like my whole life this year has been like, you know, it's getting bad.
It's time to get that LASIK, bro.
I know,
are you waiting
LASIK,
for?
lots of different glasses.
Comment below if you've had LASIK and you are a hunter, because we want to know how it worked out for you. And we want to
Yes.
know if Graf Man should get LASIK, suck it up and do it, or
If I should be afraid to go.
just keep making bad shots on deer.
Oh, man. Was that necessary on Thanksgiving?
You know I had to get a little jab in there somewhere. I can't help
I don't
it.
know.
It's just
I'm
who I
having some-
am.
having
So
some problems shooting this year.
thank you to Larry for that question. Of course, thank you to the folks over at Lancaster Archery for sponsoring that segment of our show. Guys, make sure you sign up for the Lancaster Archery Classic. It is still on, and it's coming very, very soon. So I better get my button gear and start shooting. Next up, trophy photos. We got some good ones this week, Graf. You ready? Let's do it.
I'm ready. Bill Otterson,
Cameron Brock,
Derek Brown,
Rudy Kroger,
Steve Carpenter.
and Timothy Billett. All right, congratulations to everybody. Those are some fine trophies.
Rolling, you must have already picked the winner.
No.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even look.
let you do it.
Oh.
I just want to say, if any of you have little kids and you've watched the movie Zootopia as many times as I have, you know Emmett Otterton was one of the characters. So when I saw Bill Otterson, it reminded me of Zootopia.
Well, Justin, I'll tell you what. This week,
There's
Stephen
two-
Carpenter. Nah, dude, Stephen Carpenter made it just way too easy.
Oh man, look at Timothy down here. though.
I think Timothy.
Look at that background.
Oh, you know what, Justin?
Pennsylvania has got some of the best scenery on the eastern
All
half
right,
of the
it's
country.
Thanksgiving. We're feeling thankful around here. So Timothy and Stephen, you win. Stephen, you were number 1.
Timothy, you were number one in my
2.
book.
No, you
Nothing
got
against Steven.
you got to
Great
get
photo.
that head up a little bit higher, Timothy, if you want to get first place next time. And maybe a little flash, a little dark. A little flash.
Great background, good pose.
Doesn't matter.
I
Stephen
liked it.
first place, Timothy second place. We're going to take one buck bomb out of your bag for second place. But otherwise, send us your information and you
Yeah,
guys
on
both
Thanksgiving, we're giving you less prizes than the other guys. So
gotta have a little fun here,
we
right?
are thankful for everybody for tuning in. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on our journey to 100,000. Help us get there. And when we get to 100,000, we're giving away Todd's bow. He
Done.
He just doesn't.
Fair
know it
enough.
yet.
You got a deal. 100K, you get my bow. I'll even sign it. That could be bad luck, but I'll sign it for you.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the episode. We will be back Sunday with some more great bow hunting action with our buddy Dan Richardson. So make sure you tune in then.
The difference of like getting excited, like if you see this, you're like, but then you see that, you know, you're like, oh, come on, baby, come on. You gotta talk to him. You gotta talk to him sometimes. You gotta talk to him. Sometimes you just gotta say, come in here right now.